Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Beauty by Niecy here. If this is your very first time, welcome to the Niecyfam. If this is not, thank you so much for always supporting. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I make my makeup last throughout the day. So if you're going to an event, if like wherever you're going, if you need a few tips that I do which helps my makeup to last throughout the day, I need you to stay tuned. Starting off is your skin prep. You always want to make sure that your skin prep is very good and very efficient. When your skin prep is very good, your makeup, it is what is going to hold your makeup throughout the day. So I do have my face moisturized now. My face is actually, my skin is normal, but if you have an oily skin, combination skin, dry skin, whatever skin issue you have, you need to prep your skin according to the problems that you have. So since my skin is pretty much normal, I do not have any oily areas or dry areas that are a concern. I just moisturize my skin with my regular moisturizer. So I'm gonna go into the primer. So for a primer, I will usually use a primer that is pore filling because that is what my problem is like, and I don't really have exaggerated pores, but I still want to blur them out. I do have them around here, down here on my chin, on my nose, and mostly like in my T-zone areas. So I'm gonna prime with the Touch in Soul No Pore Primer, No Poreblem Primer. Part of the skin prep, if you do have really oily skin, I have also heard that like using a pressed powder to set the areas that is oily is pretty good. So after I prime, I also have major smile line issues. So what I do sometimes, I don't do this all the time, but if I'm gonna have a long day, I actually prime my smile lines with any eyeshadow primer. So this time I'm going in the Urban Decay eyeshadow potion. It's the eyeshadow primer potion, anti-aging. I actually place this in my smile line areas, and I learned this from Mali Magic. Then for the foundation, it is really up to you, but the first thing obviously is that you need to find a foundation that matches you closely, and then you want to find a foundation that is long lasting. Honestly, those foundations work. And today I am using my Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage 24-hour. I usually don't use this a lot. I only use it when I'm going on I know that I'm gonna need my makeup to last all day, but this is full coverage, and it probably too full coverage for me, but yes, you want something that lasts long. So I'm using this, and I am in the shade 356 Warm Coconut. And then concealer for today is Milani Perfect and Conceal concealer. This is long wear concealer, so you also want to make sure that your concealer is also long wear. This is the shade 165 Deep Tan. Then we're setting obviously with my new fave Milani translucent powder Banana 03. Now one step that I take, which I usually do not show when I am doing my makeup for YouTube, is that as soon as I set it, I use my translucent powder actually my face powder, to clean off the powder on my forehead like real quick and on my nose, because I don't want it to sit. So I clean it up real quick like so. And then I don't know about you guys, but like I said, there are no rules to makeup. Whatever your problem is, you work around it. Now I have a lot of natural hair under my wig, so I sweat under my hair so much that my forehead starts to sweat, and then my makeup starts rubbing off, usually from my forehead, especially when I go to church during praise and worship. I mean, it starts to move. So lately what I've been doing is, whilst I wait to do my eyeshadow, I'll get my Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. This is trusted and true. It is good. So I just spray my forehead like so, and then I just let it soak in. So the eyes are partially done, and you want to wipe up the rest of your powder. We're just gonna go ahead and finish off the face with the bronzer, blush, highlighter, and everything. Everything stays the same, but the key is setting your face in between powder applications at areas where you easily sweat or makeup easily comes off. So that is the key. So now this is another chance to set my face in between. So before my highlighter, I'm gonna set my face one more time. And then I finally go in with my Morphe setting mist. Hi guys, welcome back. So this is the finished look. As you can tell, my secret to long-lasting makeup is just drenching myself in my setting sprays, and also I do a few tricks with my application and my blending to make sure that everything is set. I can assure you that you can go through a 12-hour day of literally running and your face will still be set. So the key is getting your setting sprays, especially the all-nighter. It is pretty good, and make sure that you concentrate it at the areas that you think you sweat. And actually I came up with this. I didn't learn this trick from anyone. What happened was, usually when I go to church I would sweat and my foundation would come off. But one time I was doing my makeup and I was rushing and I hadn't finished setting my face, like doing my makeup, and I sprayed my face and I realized that, oh, I have not set my face with a powder. So I went in there and set with a powder after I waited for it to dry. Set with a powder, and then I set my face again with a setting spray, and I realized that that day my makeup was intact. So I tried to play around it, and I've been doing this for more than a year and it has worked perfectly. So the key is making sure that you're putting on products that are gonna last throughout the day, and you're setting your makeup to make sure that it doesn't move. Let me know if you guys have any tricks that you do to make sure that your makeup lasts longer throughout the day. Leave all those suggestions in the comments below, and I will read all of them and reply to all of them. Thank you guys so much. Make sure that you follow me on social media. The names will be on the screen and also in the description box, so make sure that you check out my description box. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.